Is this a conspiracy? Crucified for my sins, buried beneath me. Lost within my plans for life, it all seems so and in half in this world, my misery. Trevor, what's going on? He is back. Reverend. Is this a conspiracy? Crucify me for my sins. What happened? I have no idea. So, I was literally sitting here saying, use OBS, they said. Everything will be so much better, they said. And, yeah, and then here we are. I've actually mastered the art of undoing yowies without ripping. So my mum will tell you, right? When I was younger, who else done this? Who used to unwrap presents and not used to rip it? Like I'm that fucking ADHD OCD. I used to not fucking... Every present I opened as a child, I would make it like this. Like I would not rip it. Yeah, definitely gunny. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Let's blame Rebecca. True. Oh my god. Wait. Oh no, I've got that one. I've already got that one. That's a Charlotte Hornets one. Chucking fucking up there with old mate. Cut in half in this world, left to my misery. Tear in his eyes, nothing new for him to see. I didn't ask him why, I will remember. So I'll fucking fuck you. That one didn't work. And gave it all away. What's going on, legends? Everyone that's just come in that wasn't in my fucking stream before that just cut out on me. Don't worry, if this didn't work, I was like, my fucking mods are going to hate me. I'm going to have to go live from my phone. Oh, yes, I don't have this one. Yeah. Boston Celtics. I don't have that one. Yeah. Oi, Angelic, you bloody legend. What's going on? Oi, Charlie Jones, you bloody legend. All good, mate. Yeah, nah. I got no idea what happened before, to be honest. But thank you for your support. Good douche. I feel like because I got the fucking Boston Celtics one, that my next one's gonna be a good one too. Alright. Cemetery gates. Yeah. thought you were cracking a crab open. True, look, I got two fucking of the same one. This one I haven't got, but... Yay! Yeah. Sorry. It happens. I can't help it. What am I unwrapping? Yowies. What are they again? They're yowies. Yowies. This is what they look like in the shop, yeah? But you got to make sure when you buy them that they've got this NBA sign on them. Otherwise, they're just normal yowies. And because I've got all this chocolate here, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to eat it. Maui wowie. Round two. Yeah, here we are, round two. Left in my misery. I'm surprised the Yowies don't use Aussie teams. This is true, Gunny. True? I wonder if they'll ever do that. I would get them. This is funny. You ready? You ready? Oi, who just became a member? Matthews Fishing just became a member. Thank you, you bloody legend. What about this? I get pulled over there like, what's in the bag, sir? What's in the bag? Oh, I've got green Bostons. I've got fucking red Chicago Bulls. Got Charlotte Hornets, which would kill me, by the way, because I'm anaphylactic to bees. That's all the Yowies. Hey, can you sell Yowies on eBay to Americans for a lot of money? I don't know. Maybe. I feel like I feel like I've been collecting them now for a long time. And, well, not really, but like, I've never got this one, and it just seems to be different than the rest of them. I think it's a special one. Hey Biff, came across your channel recent. Some of your content is dope. Keep it coming. Much love. Thank you. I am Greg the Goat. Wait, whose son's birthday is it? Happy birthday, whose ever son's birthday it is, and stuff. Man. Please don't say. Oh, yeah. I remember. Happy birthday to your son. Sorry, I missed that one. Not a paid promotion. This is true. Very. Chaos Chronicles equals a mort-free zone 100%. That's us. Oh, rest in peace to fucking Cody. So forever, I obviously know the pain you're talking of. Have experienced the exact same loss, one of my sons, and yeah. Rest in peace to your little man. Biff, I changed my name to Matthews Fishing. My last name is Duncan. Oh, bullshit. Oh, there you go. Yep. Sweet. Zeus has got the tally up way too loud. Oh, you've never seen... Does anyone else's dog literally sit there and watch TV? Because, like, my dog watches TV and loves it. Did you guys know this? Did you know that Bluey, the cartoon Bluey, right, is the colours that they are because they are the only colours that dogs can see. So the Bluey cartoon is made for so dogs can see it. Hey, no worries at all, Forever. And definitely Angelic. I love our community. Yeah, Dynamite does. I put YouTube videos on for him. So that's how it started with me. I used to put on, so like say for instance, like if I was going to the shop and like I wasn't taking my dog with me, I'd put on, it started off with like anxiety music for dogs. And then and then it actually went to like I would put on my playlist, so like the Chaos Chronicles videos, and I feel like he gets bored with the Chaos Chronicles. So, um, but yeah, I feel like he likes watching like cops and stuff like that. I know that sounds so stupid, but I honestly believe that he loves watching cops because of like the lights and fucking all that and like. Lucy boy, yeah, we're talking about it. Come here. Come here. You hear me talking about ya. Yeah. He's a big buffet, ain't you? He's a big buffet. He's a big buffet. You need to turn your TV down, bro. That's a bit loud. Bad boys. What you gonna do? No. No, 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 no. We're not doing that in here. Oh, Zeus, can we try and put this balaclava on you anyway? Even though it's a human balaclava. Why not? Oh, you come and sat down. You do want me to put it on. Here you go. Alright, let's go. Hang on, I got ya. Chill out, I got ya. It's okay. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy, Zeus. You're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but you want me to do it, so I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Here, Gigi boy. He's like, fuck that. I am not playing this stupid game. Fucking get it off me. Get it off me, Dad. Get it off me. Okay. I swear he was like, he's like, I don't care. Like, I don't care what you're trying to do to me. I'm gonna let you do it. Wanna be like a night seeing spares in the night. I'm out now. Oh, thank you, everyone. Yeah, he's my beastie boy. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but it's funny and I love it and I love you. Is this your boy? Yeah. What is it? What is that one? Oh yeah. Hey, Matthew Duncan, you are a fucking legend. You are a legend. Ever been to Bermagui? Bermagui, Tathra? Nah. Got no idea what you're talking about. My girl was the same colour. She passed 2 years ago. I still miss her. Oh, damn. What a legend. Hey, Angelic. True. No, no. Come on. No. Out now. I am Greg. Oi, you bloody legend. Oi, you just. Oi, 1111. What a good number to be bloody gifting. I literally. It's like we must know each other. I see that number at least once a day, sometime twice. Keep it real, Biff. Keep speaking life into the world. Much love. And thank you so much, legend. So, if anything else, you now know that 1111 brought you here. The number of self mastery, lad. Ah, that's what 11. Oi, guys. So, like, I believe this, right? And I honestly believe this. So, I believe that. I believe that people, like the true people that actually see 1111 every fucking day, right? I actually believe that them people will be brought together by the universe. I don't know why, but I have found that in my life, and I honestly believe it. And I honestly believe that, like, I don't want to be on some fucking, like, you know, fucking. But yeah, that's what I believe. It's 1116. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. But, like it was 1111. Moths to a flame, 100%. So, there's a lot of different people will say that the 1111 and Stuart Reeve. I was just about to say that the 1 2 3 4 12 34. A lot of people think that. Well, if you ask me, I think that numerology plays a big part in our life, and I think that all that stuff. Yeah, I honestly just think that it's really weird how like you can like chuck a whole group of people into a group and then you find out that they all see the fucking 1111 all the time. And you know what? It's actually something that I never used to say anything about it, and then it was when I started talking about how often I see the time 11:11. Obviously, you can only see it twice a day, but um, yeah. And then it was then when I realised that everyone else was like when a lot of people see that too. Numerology is truths. Yep. So my birthday, if you're into numerology, so my numbers are pretty crazy for my birthday. Um, there's a lot of eights and twos in it, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. So anyone that knows numerology, they see my birthday and they go, "Damn, bro, that's a pretty crazy birthday." So yeah, so a lot of people believe this, right? A lot of people believe that when you see the 11:11, that it is like it's supposed to be like a sign to make you be aware of something, right? So a lot of people think that you're seeing that at that time to make you aware of something at that time, right? But also, what a lot of people don't know is we've actually got this a part of our DNA. So there's a that I don't know. I'm not fucking that scientific, but whatever you call those, each little part of our DNA, right? So there is a gene part of our DNA that is the 1111 gene, and not everyone has it. Not everyone has it, but yeah. Can you tell us your day number, Biff? So you got it pretty close there. So it's the 28th of the second, 1983. So the 28th of February, 1983. There's only 28 days in February, except for every 4 years. Obviously, there's 29 days every leap year. Can we get a minute silence for Cody and spam the chat with hearts, with dubs and hearts for Cody? Yep, let's do that. I'll shut up now. Sorry, hearts and dubs, everyone. Let's go a minute from now. Oi, what a fucking legend effort. Seriously, what a legend effort. And may I just say this, right? So this is another perfect example of unity, right? On our chat here. Like seriously, fucking oi, legendary fucking effort, you bunch of fucking super legends. Like that was the best. And yeah, can you just imagine like how Forever must be feeling right now? So that's a fucking legend, team effort, team effort legends. Boof, Bluetooth it, bang. Um, Don't go busting your screens, legends, but let's go. 1, 2, 3, bang. Bluetooth it, gadoosh. Fucking legends. Absolute fucking legends. $100%. Unity for real. And fuck yeah, Matthew's Fishing, aka Matthew Duncan, you bloody legend. Respect. Absolute fucking respect. Yep, legit. Oi. No, no, no. We're not doing that. If you want to do that, you can go on your bed. Well, I don't get on your bed and lick my balls, so I don't expect you to come in my domain and lick your balls. That was a pretty fair deal, bro. Knuckles? I just want to say the best thing ever. Ready? Watch this. You ready? Knuckles for dad? Good boy. He loves it. Gives me knuckles and everything. Hey, we got a Knuckles for forever flat. You ready? Knuckles? Knuckles? Good boy. Oh, 100%. But don't worry. Don't worry. Watch this. It gets even better. He even knows what Bluetooth means. Ready? Oi, Zeus. Bluetooth? Bluetooth? Come on. You're making me look a silly one. Here. Bluetooth. No. He's like, fuck that. I've already given you too many. Yeah. Well, at least give me Knuckles then. He's like, you got heaps, bro. Well, alright. I mean, apparently he doesn't Knuckles. Apparently he doesn't Bluetooth. I bet you he does now. Watch this. Bluetooth? Yeah, I fucking thought you would. He wanted to be a bad boy. I swear, he tests the limits all day, every day. He loves it. Stage fright. Yeah, true. You're probably right. Joofy's like, Bluetooth is wireless. When you punch, it instantly results in red tooth. Fuck yeah, I love my bullies too. I have nothing but American bullies. So I have two XLs and I have a pocket bully as well. Bro, licking your bum is the same as licking nuts. Come on. No, out now. Come on. Well, I'm not going to hop on your bed later and pick my ring gear, am I? Like a little bit of mutual respect, brother. He's shattered. You hear sirens? Yeah, it's because Zeus watches cops. I told ya. Zeus has got his TV on. Who invented Wi-Fi? Don't know his name, but I know it was an Aussie. An Aussie invented Wi-Fi. Yeah, fuck yeah. I had pit bulls, so I had when I was younger. I used to have pit bulls. Um, when I had my first son, I got rid of all my pit bulls, and then I haven't had one since. And yeah, so but I only started. So if you guys want to see all my dogs, because I don't bring my other dogs inside, if you look that kennel up on Instagram, Platinum Outlaw Bullies, that's my kennel name. Even though I don't breed anymore, that's still my kennel name. So if you have a look on Instagram, I've still got like I used to have a YouTube, but yeah, I've still got an Instagram with all my dogs on there, so you'll be able to see all my dogs. As a matter of fact, I showed them all last night photos, not last night, the night before. Never heard of a pocket bully? Well, when you Google pocket bully, Google Godzilla, the $1 million bully, and so Godzilla. It's a long story, but anyway, I was one of the last people in Australia to get any of that bloodline from. So they call it the $1 million bully because obviously it sold for $1 million, right? So, long story short is um, that person wanted um, a pup out of my dog Zeus, who I just showed on camera, and said that if I give you a pup, will you breed it with your dog and then fucking send me a pup? And I was like, fuck yeah, because like yeah, these bloodlines are worth squillions, and yeah, I was one of the last people to get one of those bloodlines. So yeah, I showed my bitch last night, my pocket bully. Godzilla is a cool looking dog. Yeah, that's what a pocket bully is. So Godzilla is actually my dog's granddad. Adding to Biff looks tough. Respect. Oh, thank you, legend. 100% angelic family. Kadoosh. This is the one I was looking for. I'll be back in a moment, guys. It's ablutions time. Oh. What's going on, legends? Oi, Ebsy, you bloody legend. I was just a man with a broken arm. Hurt people, hurt people. Who knows their blood type? Me. I am the rarest blood type there is. I know my blood type. Do you know how I know my blood type? From when I got stabbed in the neck. So it's actually what nearly killed me. I am an O negative blood type. And as a matter of fact, I needed emergency blood transfusion, and they didn't have. This is why it's important for people to do blood donations, because yeah, the only thing that kept me a night that night was they tried filling me up full of plasma, which is what they did because I got stabbed in the neck, and fucking it actually cut my main artery, and so yeah, they gave me a fucking plasma infusion, and that's what actually kept me alive. I was in a coma for a few weeks, but yeah, that's where it starts. Look at that, and goes all the way down there. Stops right there. That was a schooner at the pub from behind too. You're an O negative as well. So yeah, you'll know that, well, any of the O blood groups are rare, but yeah, the O negative is pretty rare. Have you covered the Beaumont case? And old new witness has come forward whose kids was playing with them before disappearing. So I haven't, but like, yeah, I've been getting asked a lot to cover it, and like, I think it's important, right? I think it's important for today's day and age for people to know about the Beaumont children weren't just a. Obviously, they were a fucking group of young children that went missing, right? But it's so much more than that, and like, um, I think that that's important because that case itself in Australia, true crime folklore, is probably one of the first starting points of like when people started taking notice of the family. You know what I'm saying? And so the Beaumont case actually was what really brought the family. And so what I've realized is this, right? Is that the family, when you say the family, it's really not something that's that big over east here, as I've found out. One of my legend friends that doesn't live over east, they say over east, right? So it's something that's not that big, but for like, you know, South Australia, Western Australia, and stuff like that, the family and that whole stuff is pretty big over there. And I think, yeah, I think it's something that I definitely want to dive into this year. And I think that like it's important to let people know that that's kind of, you know, what I'll be doing as well. Instead of like, you know, my videos will be more documentary style. So like they will be more than just me giving my two bobs worth. Like it's gonna be like me showing my investigations, me showing you what I've found, me showing you mainstream media is saying, and generally what the public think, and and then at the end you'll have like two or three bits of evidence at the end to make your own mind up whether to what way, because like the thing is, right, obviously I've been at this YouTube for a little bit now. I'm into my third year now, so um, yeah, like it's like, yeah, I can't just be a generic YouTube page. I've got to really, really, yeah, you've just really got to stay relevant. And I think that like doing the same kind of stuff is what makes people's YouTube pages have a expiry date. So what I'll try and do is try and better what I'm doing with my YouTube all the time. But I think it's important, like I said, I've been saying that, picture like, Ross Kemp on gang style, documentary style. That's the closest thing I can say to what I want to do with my YouTube channel this year. And we've got a few things what we're going to try it out with over the next week, actually. So I'm going to be getting out there in the next 2 or 3 days, and so we're really going to be getting amongst it. And yeah, I suppose the proof will be in the pudding, and yeah. Yeah, you've got to evolve. And so, like, here's the thing, right? And so, obviously, my YouTube started off me talking about my jail stuff, my jail life, my jail career, my jail. But here's the truth, right? And like, it wouldn't matter, right? I could literally stay on that topic for the rest of my YouTube career. But here's the truth. You guys want to see more. I want to see you guys, like, get more than just that. And I think that, especially over the last 12 months, we've really, really, like stepped it up a bit and tried so many different things. And I think that the response from you legends was what it is now. And I think that that's exactly what it's got to be. And I think that, you guys that have been sticking with me this whole time, like absolute fucking legends, boof, Bluetooth it. But you know what I mean? Like, I think yeah, it's all a part of the YouTube evolution. And if you stay, very generic and very like the same stuff, like, I think that, people will die off, and people will, you know, I think that, people. And plus, here's the truth. I've got so much more to offer you guys than just fucking jail and crime stories. You know what I mean? And I think that my character and the way I am will attack the new YouTube very, very well. And I think that you sew all those things together, and it's gonna make for a beautiful canvas, and will be what will be. 100%. Oi, bloody hell, I am goat, you fucking legend with the 11-11 again. Back Biff 100%. Keep pulling back the layers on Desi Lad. Well worth the cause. Oh, 100%. And thank you, legend. And I'll keep, like I said from the start, I'll stay on the Desi thing until it's finished. But you guys also deserve more than just updates. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that we've evolved as such that now we're on to me making the part two of the Desi documentary, which is very important because, you know, and I think over the last week, everyone's seen what really is going on in the background there. Like, we've had people from that whole situation come onto the page here, and I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do, trying to bully me or whatever, but I will not be pushed around, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care what happened on your property. I don't care. I can guarantee you, in my life, I have seen and been through with my own eyes worse atrocities than have gone on in that fucking property. So, all of your fucking underhanded threats mean dicks to me, people. That's all I'm saying. So, everyone who's been watching over the last week know exactly who I'm talking about. And like, yeah, I will not be pushed around. This is my fucking YouTube channel. And it was so funny the funniest thing was when one of these dickheads came on and tried to make out like I was telling lies, and I was like, oh, okay then. Okay then, if I'm telling lies, you won't mind if I read the emails out that you've been sending me. And keep in mind, this person had just been saying that they had not been emailing me, and everything that I was saying in that video was false and blah, blah, blah. And it was really funny. I said, all right, well, I'll fucking pull up the last week's worth of emails from you. And you shouldn't, seeing as you didn't write them, you shouldn't mind me reading them out to my audience here. And yeah, the backflip with the 180 happened real quick. Well, yes, I did email you, but... But yeah, that's what you guys can expect from me. You know, I'm not going to let anyone... I've worked so hard at this YouTube, right? The truth is, what I just talked about, a lot of fucking YouTube channels cannot last going through the hard yards to get to where they want to be, because I promise you it's not an easy fucking road, and you really have to love what you're doing, because at the end of the day, you know, when you're just starting out as a YouTuber, and even when you're a YouTube partner, I promise you the YouTube money that you're getting, people hear this money about YouTube money and that, and it is true. People make awesome money on YouTube, you know what I mean? But you've got to put a lot of work in before you start making money on YouTube, do you know what I mean? And not that I'm making super dollars on YouTube, but I promise you it took all those years to get me to a point where we're at. And like, yeah, it took a lot of hard work to get here. That's what I'm getting at, you know. And I will never ever let anyone, like, I think I've showed it time and time again. Like, I've had, you know, last year, well, not last year, actually, the year before, 2024, September 2024, I had my whole life turned upside down, and like, I had the police, like, fucking, I moved to a new town. In 14 days, I had my house raided 9 times, right? So 9 times in 14 days. The first time they came, they took everything that I had. So they took everything that I record my YouTube on. They took absolutely everything off me. So I don't know why they did that. I don't know what they thought they were going to find, this treasure trove of videos of me fucking confessing to all these crimes or something. Like, my name's fucking Rex Hunt, not Silly Cunt. So, yeah. But they took all my shit, and a true story, here, I'll show you, right? So, here is, you can still see, right, the Victoria Police thing on my other PC. Look at that. That is from when they took my PC. As you can see there, Victoria Police. And that was my... So that was that PC there. Not this one. So they took that PC off me. They took everything off me, so I couldn't fucking record my YouTube. And really... And so what they did, they actually tried breaking into my YouTube, and because Google's got fucking next level security, anyone who's been watching me for this long, that's an evidence sticker. That's exactly what that is. And so anyone who's been watching me will know that fucking I really had to fucking battle. And here's the truth. I had you legends. So true story. I had a subscriber, one of our awesome subscribers, so Great Barrier Queef, right? Who actually was someone who I fucking grew up with in one of my towns I grew up in. He sent me a fucking laptop. True story. They took everything. I couldn't make videos. I couldn't do anything, right? And then, bang, next thing you know, because I had, it was my old PO box, next thing you know, a fucking brand new, this gaming phone that I'd never even seen before. Like, this phone had 2 fans on it. It was fucking crazy. But like I had you legends like send me in devices so I continue fucking making YouTube, and it was like yeah, literally fucking like just crazy, and so like 100% could not have been here where I am today. Absolutely 100% to the core. I mean that. Without you guys, like it would not have just happened. Like, and I think that most people in that situation would have given up and would have said, "Fuck this." Like, you know what I mean? Like I've got all the haters trying to fucking put an end to what I'm doing. I've got all the people from my, like all the haters from my prior life trying to put an end to me, which would be, you know, put an end to what I'm doing. And I've had everybody try and fucking put a brick wall up in front of me. And every single time, like you guys know, I've nearly went back to fucking prison and everything for this YouTube. And like, I literally ended up back on fucking corrections again, which only finished in fucking October. Um, like, you know, and yeah, shit was fucking crazy, man. Shit was fucking crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people would have just said, you know what, enough is enough. I can't deal with this shit anymore. But for me, the message that I was putting out there was much more important. Oi, Shane T, you fucking legend. Gadoosh. Membership. Bloody legend. But yeah, you know, we really, really have fucking been through hell and back to be sitting here today to do this. You know, like, as you guys know, I've been homeless. I've been homeless making YouTube videos. Homeless. You know what I mean? Like, I've been through so many levels of fucking hell and just fucking continued to fucking battle on and battle on and battle on. And here we are. Here we are today. What a crazy, crazy time it's been. %. Gadoosh. Big love to yous all. Bluetooth it. Bang. Good on you not backing down. Look, and like, yeah, like there's been lots of things that have happened. Like, there's been, you know, like the day that Jess come and saved me, which is exactly what happened. Like I promise you guys, like the situation that evolved that day, like was as such that if I hadn't have came and been saved at that time, I promise you, I would have been spending the next 30 years in prison, because there was no way that I was going to leave that house that I was in being the victim. You know what I mean? And I told Jess that that's what was going to happen. I was like, I'm not fucking dying today. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I promise you, these people are trying not to make. They want me not to leave this house, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, I guess in my head I was like, you know, like I'm not going to be the victim today, you know. And that's I can't be any more realer than that. And this is only about 18 months ago now. So if you guys remember, like, you know, I made a fucking public announcement saying that I was very close to spending the rest of my life in fucking prison yesterday. And if Jess hadn't have come and fucking saved my life, then that is very much what would have happened. And I'll give you a little, cause now I can make a video on it. I'll give you a little situation of what happened, right? So I realised the people that I were living with were only having me there for their own personal gain. So that's basically all I will say now. And then anyway, when I clued onto what was going on, they basically told me that, like, well, not that I wasn't going to be leaving, but I am going to be fucking leaving possibly in the boot. You know what I mean? And so I was like, no, 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 no. Long story short, I said, I promise you motherfuckers now, yeah? And they knew I was sitting behind my desk. And I was sitting behind my desk and I said, listen, I knew this was coming. I said, so I can promise you I've been prepared for this, yeah? And so they couldn't see behind my desk. All they know is I stood up and I had something in each hand. And I said, I promise you, boys. I said, I promise you right now. I promise you that at least two of you motherfuckers, and there's three, right? And I said, at least two of yous aren't leaving the same way you came in. I promise you. If you step foot in my fucking door, I promise you that is what is going to happen. And so this is exactly the standoff, what it was, right? And so without saying too much, like fucking Jess came fucking swooping in and fucking, I basically fucking jumped in and fucking said bon voyage, you fucking motherfuckers. And yeah, we live to fight another day. And yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. But that's how real it was. And I was like, I was just, yeah, I wasn't going to be a victim that day. And if I was going to be a victim that day, I promise you there was going to be more than one victim. That's all I'll say. And and I promise you these people got the fucking message and knew that had they have stepped 1 foot past that line that I fucking put in the sand, that all hell was about to break loose and fucking, yeah. Oh, Shane T, you bloody legend, just gifted out 10 fucking members. Thank you. Always back down when met with crazy. You can't be a prisoner in your own mind. Hey, not many stick fat anymore. You can't. And that's the truth. And you know what I mean? Like, I think that my life has brought me to that position where I can like dictate without, you know, there's you can look in my eyes and I can fucking tell you when I'm telling you that like people are gonna fucking lose their life today. Like I fucking promise you, when you're looking me in my eyes at that time, that you know that I'm being fucking real. And that's exactly what it was. And like the truth is, right? So I was like, well, they told me that basically I wasn't going to be leaving. And I was like, yeah, fuck that. I ain't buying in. I am not subscribing to none of that bullshit. And I promise you, you know, I would have fucking, I would have, yeah, I would have fought to the death that day if I had to. And yeah, JJ came in and fucking come swooping in and yeah, it's crazy. I literally walked out of that place like no word of a lie. I had a suitcase. That had my PC that I just got back off the cops. My fucking that camera in the background. And oh no, hang on, wait. If you guys can still hear me, I've got to change my battery. Fuck. Audio's good. Yeah, nah, I'll be back on in 1 sec. Whooshka doodle. Bam. Bam, bam. You must your ears must have been burning, Jess. Your ears must have been burning. It's magic. It is. It's like fucking magic. Record timing. Hey, that was good too, wasn't it? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because I know it happens now, and I was like literally looking at it, but I looked at it and I watched it go to red, and I was like, nah, I've still got about half an hour. Yeah, you actually couldn't have come at a better time, Jess. I was actually just telling everybody um, how awesome you were. Really, that's what it boils down to. Did you know New Zealand was initially a part of New South Wales or was a state in Australia? You can find it in the Constitution. Eventually, it parted its own corporation because it's really what it is. Well, there you go. Well, I didn't know that, but I did know this. I did know that way back when in fucking geographical sphere, um, New Zealand used to be joined on to Australia. Top chick. Oh, she's. They broke the mold when they broke the mold when they made that one. But yeah, that's how crazy it is. But you know what I mean. Oi, Franco Kotze, a bloody legend. Oi, Ebsy, Badouge, much loved legend. But yeah, they're the kind of shit that we've had to battle through to be where we are today. And like, I think it's a testament to us all, you know? There you go. Back in the 80s, there was a knock on the door late at night, and I had to pull a big gun out of Lenny's mouth. Oi, can I just say something, yeah? Of Ronda, right? Now, I would have never brought up Lenny. I would never have brought up Lenny unless you brought up Lenny, right? But let me just tell you something. Like, I've met some old school fucking crooks in my time, yeah? And like, the dude's done a million fucking years jail, right? He's a lot older than me. As a matter of fact, he was one of my good mates in prisons. One of my good mates in prison's dad and one of my good mates in prison's uncle, right? Or two of my good mates in prison's dad and and one of my good mates' uncle, right? This guy, Ronda, was a fucking like one of the most solidest fucking like even on his deathbed, Ronda, can I say that like um, I was there, like ask Damo to tell you about what happened in Fishburn East when you could literally hear the sound of fucking air leaving lungs. That's all I'll say, and I'll just say that like even on his fucking deathbed, like that man like never back down, yeah? Like fucking what a fucking legend. What a fucking legend. Oi, much respect, fucking Lenny, what a fucking legend. Loose unit will finally worked out how to message you. Has bloody been watching you for over 6 months now on YouTube and just sussed it out now. Awesome as channel Biff. Keep it up, mate. No worries, fucking loose unit. Welcome aboard the chaos chain. Even though you've been here for a while, but yeah. That's weird to me how the police can just come and take our stuff at gunpoint. I mean, it isn't, right? It isn't. When you've lived a life so far on the other side of the fucking fence of law and you've decided to play with fucking guns and shit your whole life and this and that, I can't. I'm a realist, yeah. So you make your own bed, you lie in it. You want to fucking be a hero and run around the streets with guns? Well, you've got to only expect to be met with the same force when the authorities come knocking on your door. True. Knocks, you bloody legend. I sent Tanya 11 a message about you and your channel. Oh, yeah? Thank you, Brandy. Did you get a reply? There's laws that are strict on certain bots. If you give me your email, I can find a way around to legalise crap. Oh, yeah, true. Play stupid games and win stupid prizes. This is true, and I always say that. I used to say this, you know, you play silly games, you win silly prizes, and this is the truth. You know, you got to be a realist. It's so funny, and it used to make me laugh. Right, you'd see someone that's well known for running around with one or two guns on them all the time. You know, they're a well known fucking drug dealer. They're they're always doing shit right in front of people's faces, you know, in out in the open. And then when they finally get pinched, they're like, someone lagged on me. Yeah, someone's a rat. There's a rat. Some rat's fucking snitched on me. You know what I mean? And you're like, are you for fucking real? You've dead set fucking pulled that fucking chrome fucking piece of machinery out every fucking second half an hour for the last 3 months, and you expect fucking, you know. You can you hear Zeus? Can you hear cops? Zeus is listening to cops. Alrighty. Like the ones dealing right out the front of the servo station at 3 in the morning. Oh, you know what? And that's what makes me laugh. It's so fucking funny, and you think, yeah. Leaving a bread trail, but someone lagged me. Yeah, it always, I swear, my whole life I was always fascinated by that. Like, people, I'd be like, bro, are you for fucking real? Like, true. FTP filmed the police. Isn't it FTC? Filmed the cops. How funny is that? Zeus is pen pals with the K9 unit. True. Nah. Zeus is enemies with the K9 unit. He's actually came face to face with them a few times. Hey, who's the crim guy who does the videos sitting on a milk crate outside a servo? What's the go with that? Um, I'm pretty sure I know who you're referring to, and the guy, the guy was legitimately who he says he was. You know what I mean? Um, I actually speak to him. I've spoke to him a couple of times behind the scenes. But yeah, like I can't really tell you his story, but all I can tell you is that his story is a real one. You know, he's not a he doesn't talk shit. I hate where I live. Stabbings, dead bodies, home robberies, you name it. Shoes walk past and look into the house. It's creepy. Yeah, it's fucked. Hey, society's getting pretty bad, and it's scary. It's scary. Like it is scary. It's my daughter's second birthday. Is anybody else celebrating a January birthday here? I had my 40th last December. There you go. Well, happy fucking. Sorry, that wasn't right. Happy birthday to your second daughter. To your second daughter. To your birthday. Fucking. My God, I'll learn how to speak in a minute. Happy second birthday for your daughter. Bloody hell. Why did that take so... Why was that so hard? Yeah, I think a lot of people think he has a kebab shop, but he actually sells ice cream. Spanking Kardashian. Oh, shit. Cars! Look at that, cars! Legit cars! Look! Look at this! Cars! Sorry, I had to do it. 100%. I had this criminal friend done many years in jail. Asked him to do this important thing, boys code, but he didn't stick for that. Tell you a story another day. It's very common these days, isn't it, Rhonda? You know what I mean? That's exactly why I had no fucking qualms whatsoever leaving that world in a fucking rooster of fucking dust and going, ta-ta, that world, ta-ta. Why don't you tell the story of how you got the dog scar on your face? I haven't got a dog scar on my face, mate. No dog scar on my face, mate. No scars on my face, mate. Why don't you tell us how you got your dog scar? I mean your PDF file. His scar is between his cheeks. It is. It is. Mr. Biff, I think you know, see a message before. Will you do a show live from my store one day? Oi, Franco, definitely. I will 100 million% do a show from your store one day. I fucking promise ya. I would love nothing more than that. Look, you're always going to get him. You can't, there's nothing you can do to fucking. Probably. That's how we caught Parvo. True. It is funny though. I don't know why some people think that this tattoo is covering up a scar. I think you know what it is. I think like people get their stories mixed because I've got a fucking scar going through this tattoo. Haters being haters, but like, listen. Here's the truth. To all your haters out there. So I know that you can't comment right now, but you can still hear me. Thank you. Thank you for keeping the lights on and the rent paid this month. Cheers. Up the bum, no babies. Yeah, I don't know. Look, it's you can't do nothing about it. Well, at the end of the day, when it's about stuff like that, I mean, publicity is publicity. So it's comments and stuff like that that bring in more viewers and stuff like that. So um, these people think by saying, all this stuff and spamming it in the chat, it's doing nothing but pushing my page out there more. Oi, night, Matty. I still left my phone out there. I'll back in a sec, guys. Just get the phone so we can play the music in the background. I will unlock my dome. Oh, Angelic, do you not know Franco Cozzo's store? It's a bloody Melbourne staple. It's Migalo, Migalo.